There's no execution without the strategy. And what is strategy? Strategy is how you play your game. How do you want to play? You have a business idea, you have the vision, you have the passion, you have everything. Then is where the time meets the road. This is how we are going to play the game. And in playing the game, you are not alone in the game. You must always remember that. A strategy is relative to competition. The truth is, strategy is also about building your customer equity. That is, in building customer equity, what do I offer that the customer wants from me? Why should they come to me? And there are three things that form the customer equity. You have the value equity, you have the brand equity, you have relationship equity. When you are talking about value equity, there must be something you want to offer. And it translates into either it's price, it's convenience, or it's variety or quality. Then you have to have relationship. People buy from friends, they buy from people they trust, and they buy also from somebody that shows passion for what they're buying. So the relationship is very important. And lastly, you must have the brand. When you mention Eventful, they must be able to tell you that those guys are professionals, they do things on time, you trust them with your money, they will deliver as promised. That's the brand. When you have the relationship and the customer equity, then you are now saying, what am I offering to the customer? That's the value proposition. What am I offering? But I have to say this, value proposition is not what you are selling. It is what people are buying from you. There's a case where somebody was selling a land, he believed he was selling a land, no problem. Not knowing that right underneath that land, there's a geological survey that says there is oil underneath there. He sold himself cheap. Once you have your critical mass set, you have your goals and objectives to follow them. That means you are very clear what the goals for the period you are talking about are, and the objectives set in terms of value, the time, and what is important. What is not measured is not done. You've got to measure whatever you are doing. So you measure yourself on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, quarterly, half-yearly, and yearly. If you do a proper measurement on a weekly basis, the tendency you will see that things aren't working the way you want them to work, or they are working, or they are overworking. Because you have set everything out in critical tasks and everything, you tend to be able to pinpoint exactly what things have gone wrong. When you check and you do not have a solution, perhaps you have really exhausted your play there. So what do? You start looking at what else you can do. I think Eventful have done well. We used to know them for events, but now venue management is what it is. The question is, what next?